Hi, my name's Tanja. I'm a costume designer. I'm here at Union House Theatre at Melbourne University. We're working on a show here called No Place. So I majored in art when I was at high school, and I really loved doing textile design and loved taking found objects, found materials, and then transforming them into something else. And that really sparked my costume design interest, but I was also really interested in fashion design and fashion as a young artist as well. I think what's really exciting is how do I create a character? So how do I take an actress and transform her into something else? And when she takes on the persona of the character that she's playing, how can costume contribute to that? How can costume help create that world? My job as a costume designer is very much about getting my ideas across. How can I tell the director what I'm thinking, that we're basically on the same path, that we have the same vision for the characters? How do I also articulate to the actors what they're going to be wearing, what they're meant to be looking like? So I've created this book, and this book is really about getting a sense of the different worlds. And I've actually chosen images out of magazines. And then, you know, I've got notes and things about how I want them to look, what kind of accessories they might have. One of the actors has glasses. I want them to be black rim glasses. I want him to look very serious. How do I create a sense that he looks serious? How does he stand out to the other characters? And then in Act 2, because we're in this post-apocalyptic world, how do we create the sense that we are in a very different world, a world that's deteriorating, a world that is full of catastrophes, people on the streets, and they need to look like they're part of that world. It's very much about the earthy tones, about the browns, the greys, very, very dull colours. So as you can see here, we have lots of greys and browns and a bit of checkered, a bit of texture in there as well to give a little bit of interest. But we're looking very much for dull colours that blend in with the environment, and the environment is cardboard, so it has to kind of blend in with the cardboard world. So the great thing is, if you've got an opportunity at school to do fashion design or textile design as an elective or as a major in year 11 and 12, I would suggest really getting into it there, and you'll learn a lot already at high school. And if you decide that it's definitely for you, definitely look at the tertiary options, so what you can maybe study after school, and there's lots of different varieties. So you could go into a fashion school like a TAFE, or universities or colleges out there that you could study fashion. Or you might want to go through a production course like the one at VCA, Victorian College of the Arts, where you learn about all different aspects of theatre, and then you specialise in costume design or whatever you want to do. It's definitely a plus to understand how costumes are made, how do you put something together, but it's also more than that. It's understanding a little bit about fashion, a little bit about costume design through history, a little bit about how you might create a shape through costume, having an interest in colour, in textures, in fabrics. And the best thing really to do is to go out and work on as many different projects as you can, get involved, do some of your making and sewing at home, and be engaged in what's happening in the wider community as much as you can.